Alright, Big Germ's Garage here. I've got the 1991 Trail Boss 350L Polaris. I'm getting ready to do a compression check on it. If you watched the other videos, I hooked the battery up to it and found out that the headlight did work and it did turn over. So I've still got the battery hooked up. I'm going to hit the starter button so the motor does turn over. So now I'm going to check the compression. I've already loosened up the spark plug, so I'm going to take the spark plug out. I did that a couple seconds ago. Now I have two compression testing kits. I've got this red one here. This red one, I believe it actually came from Harbor Freight. So it's off-brand. It says US General Compression Tester. We're going to use that one first and see what that one says compared to the Craftsman gauge over here. Now, I've used this one before and sometimes it doesn't work. It gets low compression. So I'm just going to see what this one says compared to that one. I've never actually compared them. I actually had a Polaris 90 Sportsman, and this one comes with three different size ends. We're going to use this one here because it's the biggest one I think it's going to fit. I had a Sportsman 90 that wouldn't start, and it seemed like it was getting gas to it, and it had spark, and I was like, oh, maybe the compression doesn't work. And I used this tester on it, and it said I had low compression. Well, come to find out, after I sold it, the guy said that it wasn't low compression. So I think the gauge was acting up on me for some reason. So it doesn't have any way to actually screw it in tight. Maybe you know the right way to do it, but by hand tight, as tight as I can get it. It's in there. This part is going to snap in here. All right, I'm going to put the gauge right here so we can see it. Alright, here we go. Ready? Gets up to about 80, 75, 80. I know sometimes you're told you're supposed to push the throttle all the way in, so throttle all the way in. That doesn't make a difference. So this one stops at about 80. 70, 80. So we'll see what the Craftsman does. And if you heard it when I went to plug it in, when I pushed the release button, air came out of it and the gauge was already at 60. It's because I'd already done this a couple minutes ago. And I figured I'd set it up, do it again for you, and then try the other one because I knew this one was going to give a low reading. Alright, so that one gave me below 90. And I've always heard, I don't know if it's accurate or not, this one actually has more fittings and different parts to it. I've always heard that, I guess if it was below 100 or below 90, then you need to replace rings or piston, or you got some kind of issue going on. I've always thought, you know, above 110 or so was good, or 120 maybe. So like I said, I'm not a mechanic, just what I've heard from the internet or things I've looked at or been told by other people. So that's as far as it'll go in hand tight. I'll hook this one in and we'll see what this one says. Alright, hopefully you can see it. So right now it's 10, so we're looking to get up over 100. Alright, so that one shoots right on up. And I don't know if it goes by, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40. So I guess each mark is the big mark right there at 100, 150, and then the next size mark is 10. So we've got 110, 120, about 125 is where we are. I'll try pushing in the throttle to see if that makes a difference. That actually got us closer to 130. So compression for this motor is right at 130. So after doing that, like I said, I sold a four-wheeler. I mean, it wasn't much. I think I spent like $100 on it, and it ran. My kids rode it for a while. The Scrambler, Sportsman 90 Polaris, but I used this gauge on it. I didn't have that Craftsman at the time. I used this one on it. The Craftsman actually belongs to my brother. I borrowed it not that long ago. But I used this one on it, and I thought the thing needed rings or a new piston or something. And what I heard from the person that got it for me, which was a friend, was that it didn't need that. So anyway, thanks for watching Big Germ's Garage. I just did a compression check on this 350L 1991 Polaris with Harbor Freight compression tester that doesn't work right, and did it on the Craftsman model 47089, but comes in this gray box. Alright, thanks for watching and have a great day.